Alright guys, what's going on? It's RC Knockout and I'm back with another video. Now in today's video I have my Traxxas 1/16 mini E-revo out, and I'm going to show some of the upgrades, some of the things I've done since the last time you would have seen this in a video. Now when I take the body off, the first thing you're going to notice is these push rods, these aluminum push rods, as well as steering links. I guess these would be rear camber links, as well as the rear suspension push rods have been replaced to these aluminum ones from GPM. I replaced the center drive shaft, which is going to be difficult to show you, but the center drive shaft, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but the center drive shaft up in here has been replaced for, I believe it's a Traxxas upgrade part. It's a steel center drive shaft. I also replaced the drive shafts coming off the differential with these hot racing ones. They are hot racing dog bones, constant velocity drive shafts. I've yet to try these either, but hopefully they'll be significantly better than the plastic ones. Another thing that I did quite a while ago that I never showed was I installed the Savox servo. My original servo went out I think after the second or third run of the RC, so replaced it with this Metal Gear Savox waterproof one. The center transmission gears I replaced all the plastic gears with some metal ones from Atomic RC. I also put a wheelie bar on. And the nice thing about this wheelie bar is that you can adjust it, so it can go from, you can snap down like that and just be kind of a really a low wheelie bar, I guess you'd say, so it would just keep it from really lifting the front end very much. Or like how I like to keep it, there's actually a second and a third setting, but I keep it on the fourth setting, which is the highest one. So I mean, then you can actually do a pretty decent wheelie with it. So yeah, so everything in the driveline's been beefed up to metal. The one thing I am a little worried about is these drive cups coming out, because at full droop of the suspension, I'm a little bit concerned about how close that dog bone is, especially at the top, from coming out of that drive cup. So hopefully I don't have any issues with that, but like I said, I've yet to run this RC with this upgrade. The other big upgrade I did was I replaced the suspension arms with RPM all around. So upper, lower suspension arms, RPM, same in the back. And I'm pretty sure that's everything I've done. The electronics are still stock, the VXL 3M, as well as, I don't even know what this motor is, but as well as the stock motor. Haven't had any issues with the shocks. So yeah, so this is an update on my 1/16 Traxxas E-revo. And so far it's been a pretty good machine. It's a nice little wheelie machine. There you can get a better look at the drive cups. I've got these hot racing steel dog bone drive shafts with drive cups, and I did have to go in and tear the differential apart just to put the drive cups on, which working on this RC is a bit of a pain to take it all apart. Despite it being a really small RC, it actually makes everything a little bit, there's so many tiny little pieces that you have to take apart, and it's hard, you're fumbling with them when you're working on this RC. So actually this is one of my least favorite RCs to work on. I really don't enjoy working on this RC. That's one thing I figured out after buying this RC. But yeah, so there's the RC.